Imagine walking into one of the most secure locations on Earth, the headquarters of the Central Intelligence Agency, a place built on secrets, a place where silence is currency, and truth is often hidden behind layers of deception. Now, imagine that right in the middle of this heavily guarded compound sits a message, not locked inside a vault, not protected by armed guards, but hidden in plain sight. A message that has challenged the greatest minds for over 3 decades. A code so complex that even the CIA cannot fully solve it. This is the story of Kryptos, the sculpture that turned into one of the world's greatest unsolved mysteries. And the most terrifying part, the final message may already be trying to tell us something. Something we were never supposed to read. In 1990, employees arriving at CIA headquarters noticed something unusual being installed in the courtyard. A massive, curved sheet of copper. At first glance, it looked like modern art, but as sunlight hit its surface, strange letters began to appear. Rows and rows of carefully cut characters. No spaces, no obvious meaning. It's just an endless stream of encrypted text. The sculpture was created by American artist Jim Sanborn, who wanted to blend art with espionage. He named it Kryptos, a Greek word meaning hidden, and hidden it was, because this wasn't just decoration, it was a challenge. Sanborn secretly embedded for encrypted messages into the sculpture. He knew the CIA would try to crack it. What he didn't expect was how long it would take. Jim Sanborn wasn't a cryptographer. He wasn't a spy. He was an artist obsessed with secrets. For building Kryptos, Sanborn actually worked with a retired CIA cryptographer named Ed Scheidt. Together, they designed layered encryption methods meant to resist even professional codebreakers. Sanborn later admitted something chilling. He wanted the sculpture to feel like a puzzle from another world, something that would outlive him. And it might, because decades later, part of Kryptos remains unsolved. When Kryptos was revealed, curiosity spread through the agency like wildfire. Remember, these were people trained to break enemy codes during the Cold War. If anyone could solve it, it should have been them. Analysts printed copies of the letters. Mathematicians studied patterns. Early computers ran endless combinations. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Nothing. The sculpture stood silently, almost mockingly, in the courtyard, as if whispering, "You're not smart enough." It took years before the first crack appeared. Not from a supercomputer, not from a secret government lab, but from persistence. Eventually, cryptographers discovered that the first section used a method called the Vigenère cipher, a centuries-old encryption technique once considered unbreakable. When decoded, the message read, "Between subtle shading and the absence of light lies the nuance of illusion." A poetic sentence. Strange, almost philosophical, because it proved something critical. Kryptos could be solved. And that realization changed everything. It wasn't just art, it was a battlefield for intellectual dominance. Soon after, the second message fell. This one described coordinates, magnetic fields, and a hidden location. It referenced something buried underground. Suddenly, the mystery felt physical, not theoretical. People began wondering, was something actually hidden at CIA headquarters? Had employees been walking over a secret for years? Then came the third message, and it made Kryptos legendary because it referenced the discovery of King Tutankhamun's tomb. Specifically, the moment archaeologist Howard Carter opened the burial chamber and said, "I see wonderful things." The connection was brilliant. It's like Carter uncovering an ancient secret. Kryptos invited modern explorers to do the same. But then, everything stopped. The fourth section, known simply as K4, remains unsolved to this day. Only about 97 characters long, yet stronger than everything before it. The world's best cryptographers have tried. NSA analysts, FBI mathematicians, puzzle champions, AI researchers, all failed. Think about that. We live in an age where computers can simulate universes, Yet this small strip of text still wins. Why? Because Sanborn didn't rely on just one encryption style. Experts believe multiple layers exist, possibly including manual tricks that no algorithm can predict. It's like fighting a ghost. Every time someone thinks they're close, the code slips away. What started inside CIA walls quickly spread worldwide. Online forums filled with theories. University professors assigned Kryptos as homework. Amateur codebreakers dedicated years of their lives to it. Some became consumed, sleeping less, thinking only in patterns. Imagine chasing a message you might never read, yet refusing to stop. That's the psychological power of Kryptos. It doesn't just challenge intelligence, it hijacks curiosity. Over the years, Jim Sanborn released a few hints, just enough to keep hope alive. One confirmed word hidden in the final code, Berlin. Later, another clue, clock. Why Berlin? Net. Is it referencing the Cold War? A historical event? A physical object? Or something still hidden today? Sanborn refuses to say more. And here's the unsettling part. He has stated that if Kryptos remains unsolved after his death, he has instructions ensuring the answer will still be revealed someday, almost like a message sent forward through time. Some believe K4 points to a real-world location, possibly something buried. Others think it's a warning, K, a message about surveillance, power, or secrets governments never admit. One chilling theory suggests Kryptos is a test, a way to identify the greatest analytical mind alive. Imagine solving it, and suddenly getting a phone call from an unknown number. What would they say? Congratulations, we've been waiting. Far-fetched, maybe. But remember where the sculpture stands. Not in a museum, not in a park, but inside one of the most powerful intelligence agencies on Earth. Nothing there is accidental. Today, Kryptos still stands quietly in the CIA courtyard. Employees walk past it every day. Most barely glance at it, yet the message remains. It's unbroken, waiting. Perhaps the true genius of Kryptos isn't the code itself, but what it reveals about us, our need to know, our obsession with secrets, our refusal to accept unanswered questions. Somewhere in those letters, a sentence exists that no human has ever read. Think about that. A thought, locked away for over 30 years. Will it be solved tomorrow, in another decade, or centuries from now? No one knows. Until then, Kryptos continues to whisper its silent challenge. Can you see what others cannot? And maybe the real question is, what happens when someone finally does? If this mystery gave you chills, hit LIKE. Subscribe for more unsolved mysteries, strange cases, and unexplained stories. The truth is still out there.